we're here. We're here seeing a show we've both never seen before.
Never.
So
Excited.
We're pretty excited about that.
Yeah,
So
I know
take us
a lot
away.
of you like it, so we're gonna see.
All right, we'll see what Anastasia's about.
Hi, I'm Jen.
And I'm Sarah, and we're the
Broadway Broads of the Bay.
Welcome back to our channel. Your broads headed down to San Francisco for SHN's final show in their 2018-19 season, Anastasia. And we grabbed a quick bite over at a local taqueria because the line at Popson's was out the door. So we had to go to another restaurant. But while we were there, another customer noticed our hoodies and asked Jen to turn around so he could read what it said. And of course it says, "Hello, love musicals."
Yeah.
And so we struck up a really great conversation about theater and just about local shows and what shows he had seen and what he was planning to see. And it was just a really great moment.
Yeah,
it's just another fun moment.
Yeah,
You know,
adorable.
That
We just had like
theater.
a connection immediately.
Yeah.
And if you're watching, so welcome to our channel.
Hi,
And
Brian.
it's so nice to meet you.
It was very nice to meet you and your partner.
Yes.
So yeah, so that was, I don't know, that was just a really nice, another
It
moment
was.
of just connecting with people about theater.
Like-minded, lovely theater nerds.
Yeah. So we ate our meal and then headed off to the theater and of course headed directly to the merch line.
Of course we did. And finally, I've been dry on merch.
Yeah,
Sarah.
it's been, some of the shows lately have not had merch.
Shows that we've seen, no merch. So I am happy to show you my brand new magnet.
Yes.
That I love. And this adorable pin.
Yeah.
Look at that. And it says on their journey to the past, and it has the Eiffel Tower. It's so cute. I love it.
Yep, and we had a nice special treat.
We sure did.
We walked up and one of our managers at Hamilton, you know, we work at the merch there, and he was working. Francisco was there, so we got to say hi and see him.
It was very nice.
So that was very nice too.
Francisco.
Yep. So then off to our seats we went, and where did we sit?
We sat in the second row.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just earlier that day, I kind of, as I do, was watching and looked to see, and it just so happened that morning 2 tickets popped up in the second row on an aisle. Can you believe that? Yeah.
There was no one in front of you.
Nobody in front of me, and a nice little
short gentleman in front of me,
which was lovely.
Great. Yeah. And also we noticed, being that close, that the orchestra, so they didn't, because of where the orchestra was, they didn't have those additional seats, those AABB aisles that, you know, your broads have sat in a few times.
Love those seats.
So the orchestra was sort of at our level, and I think that was kind of a nice treat.
It was nice to see the little heads popping out.
Yeah, you got to see more of the musicians.
Yeah. And they were having conversations in between intermission and before the show. So that was really cool.
Yeah, so that was awesome. Okay, so also where we were sitting, we had anotar treat, another great moment.
Didn't we meet some nice people?
Yeah, I gotta say, it was a great night. We met a wonderful couple. The gentleman's name was Marty. The name of his wife escapes me. I apologize.
We
She
just
was
called her
lovely.
his bride.
His lovely bride.
His bride.
But we met a gentleman named Marty who, they're our people. They are our people.
Salt of the earth, theater lovers.
They also go to New York once a year to catch theater, and they squeeze in 9 shows. I think that's what they said. So
goals.
Yeah, those are some goals. And they also are season ticket holders at SHN, and those were their tickets that they were sitting in the second row.
Maybe years from now, we will have moved down and be able to own those seconds.
Though we do pretty good. You do pretty good.
We do, but it would be cool to sit next to Marty.
So that was a pleasure to meet Marty. So if you're watching, Marty, hi.
Let's hear bride.
It was a pleasure to meet you.
Hope to see you at the theater.
All right, so we want to dive in a little bit, obviously to the show. So let's go ahead and dive in a little bit about the technical stuff of the show. So let's talk about the costumes. They're stunning.
They really are. I loved being able to see those ballroom dresses and being up close. I was so glad we got to see them because the details were beautiful.
Yeah.
I loved the color combination. I know we talked about the contrast between the ball gowns and then the peasant out costumes.
Yes.
Loved that.
That stood out. Yeah, the costumes were very well done. And yeah, that contrast stood out to both of us. Yeah, we definitely. And then also the Act 2 transition of costumes.
Yes.
I remember like when Act 2 started, I was like, like it blew me away.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that is her. That's Anya.
They clean up real good.
Exactly. Yeah. So the costumes, the men in their double breast suits, they looked amazing.
Very beautiful.
Yeah. Love the costumes.
And then the set. So the set really consisted of projection screens, some beautiful set pieces, and then also like they added sort of some 3D pieces to the projections, right?
Yeah.
And I gotta say that the projections are just they were breathtaking.
Giving you a rundown of like some of the best ones. So the landscapes. I think I even said, Sarah, do you see the water? The water was moving during the landscapes. Then they showed Paris. They showed Russia. They showed you inside like a bank vault. I mean, it was
really living, so it was sort of moving.
Moving with them. It was great. The curtains would come up and down, and the curtains on those screens would come up and down too.
How far we've come from those beautiful black backdrops that you would get professionally painted that just stood there.
Yeah,
but now you've got the technology and
the train scene with the tracks. Jenny got a little sick.
A little motion sickness.
I was like,
because the train, we were
moving.
moving.
I didn't take my Dramamine for that one. It was really good. The map too, another one that kind of got me a little. But the map moving, just really great way to use it. The cherry blossoms looked real. The way they brought them down onto the fabric in front too.
Now we did not see the show on Broadway, so we can't really compare
it though.
The tour version of the set to the Broadway one is. But I gotta say that I was impressed with the tour set.
Well, I remember as soon as we sat down too, you said, I feel like I'm in a snow globe.
Yeah, with the effects. The
snow that would come down, it made it look like some of them would come big up to the screen, and it made it look like it was like, going onto your face, or it was beautiful. Yeah. So
technically the show was great. And especially, like sometimes you may think that in a tour you might get a different version of the set. We don't know. We couldn't tell you the difference. And I got to say, we were impressed with it.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
All right.
Right intermission.
Oh my God.
It's beautiful.
It is. It's beautiful. The sets are gorgeous.
I'm doing a lot of this, a lot of this. Yeah.
It's lovely to hear songs we've never heard before. Yes. To see costumes, and I mean, they're giving it. I gotta say.
And the young lady, the Anastasia.
Yes. And meet our new friend. Would you like to say hello, Marty? Come say hi. What do you think so far?
I think that the scenery and the staging is wonderful.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And you're a beautiful bride.
26 years.
26 years. Look at that.
We love people who love theater.
Yes, we do. All right. We'll see you later.
Isn't Marty awesome?
Yeah,
truly. That was so awesome. We really met some great people. Yeah. So love it. Love theater for so many reasons.
Speaking of great people, let's talk about some standout moments.
Some standout performances. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about some of these amazing actors. So the Dowager Empress was played by Joy Franz. Yes, queen. I mean, she commanded
in all the senses of the word.
Queen. She commanded the stage at 90 pounds wet. I mean, those costumes added some, she had some weight to her, but she was a small, petite woman. But when she was on stage, you were just drawn to her. Yeah. So I really enjoyed Miss Franz's performance. And then also, Countess Lily.
Wow, we could say so much about
we could talk about her numbers. I mean, for a while.
Her role, we do say this a lot too, that her role evolved as the show progressed.
Well, we don't even meet her. You hear about her in Act 1.
Yeah, and see her.
But you don't even meet her until Act 2.
And I'm okay with it because once you did meet her, her number, she has the best number. She's the comic relief. She's all the things very. She's a comedian as well as can sing her face off and
her numbers are Land of Yesterday, and then she has the duet with Vlad, who's played by Edward, excuse me if I pronounce this incorrectly, but Staudenmayer. And they do the Countess and the Common Man, and just their chemistry. It's just beautiful.
If there was going to be a mid-standing ovation during the show, it would have been there.
Yes, they brought the house down with their number.
I agree. I agree. Yeah, to where,
I do have to mention this though. and this is to take away nothing from Miss Terry Kelly, who played Countess Lily, because she was amazing.
Yes, she was.
But after her number, after The Land of Yesterday, Jen and I leaned into each other, and I swear to you, we were just like, Leslie! So we would, what I wouldn't give to see Leslie play Countess Lily.
Play that character.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Something, you know, maybe someday, you never know. But yeah, that was just a little moment we had. And again, nothing to take away from Miss Terry Kelly.
Exactly
but
the same time, like had the same exact
yes,
thought,
we had that thought. So, and then also we want to talk about Dimitri. He's played by Stephen Brower. And he's got dimples for days.
Our muscles are
yes.
so cute. And the
but in addition to his wonderful looks, I mean, his voice is beautiful. And I have to say, his character grew on me. In the beginning, I was just like, but then by Act 2, I was sold, and I was rooting for him. Definitely.
Absolutely. Yeah. He was, adorable.
And then we have to mention Gleb as well. He's played by Jason Michael Evans. We both, Jen and I, just sort of had a hard time with some of the choices. Like, I don't know. It just...
Yeah, and the fact that we didn't talk about it until afterwards, that we both felt the same way about that too. I didn't understand some of the choices. I never rooted for him or against him. I just didn't understand the character. I would be interested, people who did see it, let me know what you guys think about it. But
about the Gleb character.
Yeah, I just didn't understand it.
So let's dive into some of the moments of the show that sort of stuck with us. Okay. You mentioned the last dance of the Romanovs.
I loved it.
And that, into...
in that song, the way that they bring young Anna into the older Anna, I love that.
Yes.
I thought that was just, I was grabbed. So that worked for me. I thought that was really great. And then the transition to the explosions and the technically how they did it with the projection screens, and the choreography and all of that, I was really like moved by that. So that was a good moment. And then also the ballet. I mean, that stood out too. Yes, I mean, it was kind of a treat. It was like, here we are, we get to see this beautiful show. There was
and
even
then
people around us that like you could tell they knew ballet because there was moves that I don't technically know any ballet, but I can tell when something looked really hard, and these people behind us or around us started clapping, and so I knew that they knew what was going on. But it was amazing, and the costumes again. Yeah,
that was a beautiful. And again, we have to go back and mention the Countess and the Common Man number, because I feel like that was a standout moment in the show, and they brought the house down. Like and that was opening night, and so I get the moment, but like I feel like every night. That number is gonna.
And did you feel that Vlad maybe broke character at one point?
They were having a lot of fun up there. They absolutely were having.
I think he was like, "Whoa, I think we may have went too far." It was great.
Yeah. Yes. No, that definitely stood out. Okay, so on the way home, we chatted a lot about how we felt like we got a little bit of a lot of different shows in this show. Specifically, we said from the beginning, we were like, we kind of felt some Annie happening, some My Fair Lady. You felt some Secret Garden.
A little bit of Secret Garden. I got
even the whole train scene got me, like some Hello Dolly, some Gentleman's Guide.
Little Fiddler on the Roof. Like it just went through that whole arc of all the shows we love.
And so it like kind of checks all the boxes, and so we really enjoyed the show. Your broads had a great night at the theater, definitely. Yes. We highly recommend seeing the show. I mean, are we gonna be blasting this cast album? No.
Is I'm not gonna be downloading it.
It's not gonna be a repeat attender show, but I think this is a great show for the whole family. You can get tickets pretty easily.
Like $40 on Today Tips. Get the app. Go see it, you guys. I mean, that's the thing, and not every show it has to be a show that that you have to see over and over again. Enjoy it for what it was, and it was beautiful. It was
very well done.
I was not expecting to like it as much as I did, and that just once again proves to me to stay open-minded with anything that you're going to see.
So if you're interested, Anastasia is playing at the Golden Gate Theater, and it's playing September 4th through September 29th. So get out there, go see some theater, and let your broads know what you think, because we really had a great time. meeting some amazing people and seeing some great theater.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing.
Please, we would really appreciate that. Please click that little bell notification. It's going to send you a little email letting you know that we've dropped some content, and it would really help support our channel. So we really appreciate it.
Yeah, and where else can they follow along?
You can follow us on Twitter and on Instagram.
That's right.
All by Broads of the Bay, Broadway Broads of the Bay. So we cannot wait to see you around. And like we always say, we'll see you on the other side. And curtain.
Curtain.